I've been rocking the AirPods Max as my daily driver headphones for a while now. As someone who values sound quality and noise canceling, and as someone who uses an iPhone and a Mac, well, these headphones provide pretty much everything that I need. But now Bose has a new offering that has caught my attention, the Bose QuietComfort Ultra Headphones 2nd Gen. Now these headphones also promise exceptional noise canceling and sound quality, and they also cost a shitload of money. So will I be switching to Bose or sticking with Apple? Well, let's find out. Let's start off by talking about the design. Now, the AirPods Max, they feel like a luxury product with the stainless steel headband and the aluminum ear cups and the plush fabric ear pads. The build inspires confidence, but the 386 gram weight makes it noticeably heavier than Bose's plastic heavy Ultra headphones. I find that the Max are comfortable thanks to the deep ear cups and the breathable mesh headband, but the heavy weight and the god-awful smart case, well, these make it less ideal for travel. By contrast, the Bose QC Ultra 2 only weigh 260 grams. The reduced weight makes them easier to wear for long listening sessions. While some people might find the plastic build a little bit less premium, I still find that these Bose headphones look pretty luxurious, especially with these gold accents here. Both headphones pause playback automatically when removed, but Apple's controls with the digital crown feel a little bit more intuitive than Bose's touch-sensitive strip and multi-function buttons, which can take some time to learn. When it comes to features, Apple locks much of the AirPods Max experience inside its own ecosystem, unsurprisingly. Features like spatial audio with head tracking, instant pairing, and tight iCloud device switching make these headphones a joy for iPhone, iPad, and Mac users. However, Android and Windows users obviously lose out on pretty much all of these features. Bose, on the other hand, takes a more universal approach with the companion app available on iOS and Android. The app offers a limited custom equalizer, which isn't as comprehensive as we like to see, but still better than nothing. Bose also adds a cinema spatial mode for movie watching, though I didn't find it especially immersive compared to Apple's spatial audio. Now, Apple equips the AirPods Max with Bluetooth 5.0 and support for SBC and AAC codecs. That's fine for iOS, but Android users miss out on higher bitrate codecs like aptX or LDAC. The newer USB-C version allows for wired lossless playback as well, which is a huge upgrade for creative professionals like myself who don't want to deal with the latency that comes with Bluetooth. Bose ships the QC Ultra 2 with Bluetooth 5.4, SBC, AAC, and the aptX adaptive family, including aptX lossless. That makes them ideal for modern Android phones, especially those running Snapdragon Sound. Plus, Bose includes both USB-C and analog wired output, giving you more options for wired listening and even more versatility for listening in a variety of places, such as connecting to an airplane entertainment system. Both these headphones have good microphones for taking calls on the go, but the Bose microphones are more versatile as they do an excellent job of reducing background noise no matter what device you're connected to. The AirPods Max microphones perform well when connected to Apple devices, but they don't do a great job of blocking out background noise when connecting to other devices. So if you have a Windows work laptop and you want to use these for taking conference calls, well, they're not ideal for that. You can listen to our microphone simulations in a variety of different environments by heading over to our full product reviews on SoundGuys.com for both these headphones. In our battery life testing, the AirPods Max lasted around 21 hours with ANC on, just above Apple's 20-hour claim. That's decent, but not amazing, and the lack of a true power button anywhere on these headphones means that battery life is always a concern unless you keep them in their case. The Bose QC2 easily beat expectations, lasting over 27 hours with ANC on. They also support fast charging, and a 15-minute top-up gives you around 2.5 hours of playback. If you travel often, the added battery life of the Bose headphones can be a nice bonus. Another thing that's important while traveling is, of course, noise canceling. And according to our testing, the Bose headphones reduce the loudness of external noise by 87%, whereas the AirPods Max reduce the loudness of external noise by 88%. Now, that's not a statistically significant difference, and in real-world use, both headphones are excellent at blocking out noise. They both reduce most outside noise by 30 decibels, which is more than enough to quiet the world around you wherever you are. When it comes to staying aware of your surroundings, on the other hand, the AirPods Max have what I think is best-in-class transparency mode that makes voices sound very natural. That said, the Bose Aware mode also works just fine for staying aware of what's going on around you. Now for the most important part of this comparison, sound quality. Now the Bose QC Ultra 2 and AirPods Max both deliver excellent sound quality that most people are gonna enjoy. Our testing shows that the Bose headphones have slightly more bass out of the box, which you may prefer, but I don't personally. The Bose headphones do have a custom EQ while the AirPods Max do not, but again, it's only a 3-band equalizer, so it's not really doing much to please the audiophiles out there. On the other hand, the AirPods Max use an adaptive EQ system that adjusts the sound quality each time you put on the headphones. When this kicks in to compensate for leakage, the headphones boost the upper mid frequencies around 3 kHz. When it comes to spatial audio performance, I find that the AirPods are still the cream of the crop, as the head tracking is seamless and the spatialization doesn't ruin the mix of a lot of my favorite music the way that the Bose algorithm tends to. When it comes to price, the AirPods Max have a higher starting price of $550 compared to the Bose headphones at $450. That said, since the AirPods Max are a few years old now, you are likely to find them on sale for around the same price as the Bose headphones. Regardless, both of these cost an arm and a leg, and you should only really consider buying these if you really care about having the best wireless headphones on the market. You can totally get headphones that are 90% as good as either of these for a fraction of the price. Seriously, there's a lot of good headphones out there these days that are less than $100. But when it comes down to which headphones I'll be using for the foreseeable future, well, I'm sticking with the AirPods Max. The Bose QC Ultra 2 are impressive, but they don't do quite enough to pull me out of the Apple ecosystem. The AirPods Max are just as good when it comes to noise cancelling, and personally I prefer the less bass-heavy sound of these headphones. Of course, if you're considering these headphones, you're probably also considering the Sony XM6 headphones. And if you want to see our full review and lab measurements of those headphones, well, make sure to click on this video right here.